Let me turn, though, to one of the key constituencies that's gone to the polls today, that of Mokama. Mokama, because this was the constituency where the candidate, the Janata Dal United's Anand Singh, 5 times MLA, but also someone with a litany of criminal charges, the latest being charged with murder, is there. On the spot is Gaurav Sawant, who's been tracking Mokama and also been tracking the kind of vicious politics we've seen with Giriraj Singh talking about burqa-clad women. Gaurav, where you are, relatively peaceful in Mokama after all that happened over the weekend, but there is a sense that the campaign has got polarized and vicious at one level, and the Bahubali still holds sway.
The Bahubalis indeed hold sway. In fact, the narrative that they desperately try to build here is that, they are the Robin Hood. Whatever they're doing, they're helping the poor, they're helping their community. But the women voter, Rajdeep, that everyone's talking about so extensively, even last time 2020, and who knows that better than you, of the 119 seats where women voted for, 72 went to the JDU BJP alliance, to the, NDA, and 42 went to the Mahagathbandhan. Women came out in very large numbers to vote. Traditional thinking is if women come out in large numbers and vote, or people come out in large numbers and vote, it's for change. Now, is this vote for change? I also spoke to a large number of women of the minority community, and especially Rajdeep, after that statement that was made by Union Minister Giriraj Singh on burqa, that in a way, in some of the polling stations where there are, minority votes or people from minorities come out and vote in larger numbers, I made it a point to go there to see and spoke to many of them, and they spoke to me where they said 2 things. One group of women I spoke to and a couple, they were very upset, saying that why do you want to see our faces? If you have any doubt, then you start a process, you check our fingerprint, see our fingerprint. If it's the same fingerprint, you make the woman vote. Why do you want to see our face? Of course, when I asked that, but then you show your face for a camera, or if you want to travel overseas, they're saying, okay, fine, if that's the rule, we follow the rule. But there are other women who say we have no problem showing our faces to the Anganwadi Didis, if that's the law. But once we do that, please give us jobs, please give us security. Incidentally, this was a polling booth right inside that Bata shoe factory which has been shut. The story of Mokama, Rajdeep, is one factory after the other that remains shut, where people want jobs, jobs and jobs. So when I asked these women what was the main issue for them when they came out to vote, they actually said security, yes. Money that we're getting is great, but we want jobs to secure our future generations. That is what women are now talking about. Secure their future generation.
Mahila Shakti on display in Bihar. In the first phase of assembly elections, women turned up in large numbers. However, the voting was overshadowed by a controversy over the Election Commission's directive to verify the identity of burqa-clad women at polling stations. India Today spoke to Muslim women in Mokama, where many objected to being asked to remove the burqa.
गलत वोटिंग ना हो, इसके लिए आपको लगता है कि
हमारे पास आधार है और पहचान पत्र भी है, और जो वोटर कागज आया वो भी है, उससे आप मिला लीजिए। तो जरूरी नहीं कि आप नकाब हटा के देखिए, आप फिंगर भी लगा के चेक करिए, आपको शक है तो।
हम लोग का मुस्लिम का ये एक धर्म है, और इस धर्म को हटाएगा तो ये गलत ना है।
On the other hand, in Darbhanga, Muslim women appreciated the verification being done by polling officials.
जो नेता लोग कह रहे हैं कि वोट देने के लिए आपको अपना आई कार्ड तो दिखाना होगा।
हाँ, तो दिखाना ही
अगर
होगा।
महिला आंगनवाड़ी महिला होगी तो उसको अपना चेहरा भी दिखाना होगा। इस पर
तो दिखाने में कोई ये नहीं है, दिखाना जरूरी है, समझे, दिखाना भी जरूरी है।
आंगनवाड़ी की महिला यहाँ पर होंगी और आपसे कहेंगी चेहरा दिखाना होगा।
ठीक है, दिखा देंगे, औरत तो रहेगी वहाँ पे ना, दिखने के लिए तो दिखा देंगे। कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, जब पर्दे में है तो वहाँ पे तो चेहरा ही खुलेगा ना, तो उसमें हम लोग का कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, कोई एतराज नहीं है।
Escalating the burqa battle, RJD workers claim that Bihar Health Minister Mangal Pandey was seeking the verification of burqa-clad voters in Siwan, but the minister himself rejected the claim.
नहीं, देखिए सभी मतदाता हैं और जो जायज मतदाता हैं सभी मतदाताओं को मत देना चाहिए।
जी, लेकिन अभी आरजेडी के कुछ कार्यकर्ता हैं जो डीएवी कॉलेज सिवान शहर का ही है, वहां आरोप लगा रहे हैं कि जब आप पहुंचे तो मुस्लिम महिलाओं का बुर्का चेक करने की कोशिश की गई।
बिल्कुल नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं, ये गलत बात है, बिल्कुल गलत बात है।
Nevertheless, the controversy over the burqa quickly escalated, with Union Minister Giriraj Singh declaring Sharia law would not be implemented in the state.
कोई बुड़का में आया है और उसका वोट फर्जी हो रहा है तो उसे देखने का दिखाने का काम आंगनबाड़ी सेविका करेगी, और ये किसी को धर्म से नहीं लेना चाहिए। ये पाकिस्तान नहीं है जो यहाँ शरिया कानून है। तेजस्वी यादव का राज जीवन में आएगा नहीं जो शरिया कानून लागू होगा।
RJD leader and former Bihar Chief Minister Rabri Devi hit back at the Union Minister, claiming that Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the BJP were communalizing the electorate.
काटा वाला गिरिराज सिंह है और काटा वाला वो है। देखा ना, काटा चला बंदूक का। नरेंद्र मोदी जी काटा का बयान दे रहता है। उन्हीं का पार्टी, उन्हीं के लोग काटा चलाता है, वही अपहरण कराता है, वही काटा चलाता है, जान के मरता है। मोदी जी काटा वाला याद नहीं आता है, निर्दोष आदमी याद आता है।
गिरिराज सिंह continues to maintain his claim in context to the burqa-clad voters coming to the polling stations. On the other side, Mahagathbandhan is claiming that on the seats where it has a stronghold, particularly the minority-dominated seats, the voting process is being slowed down. So the controversy over burqa is snowballing in the state where the first phase of polling is being conducted today. With video journalist Madan Prasad, this is Amit Bhardwaj reporting for India Today from Siwan.